friends, it's Marci here. I'm at Seena's house. Seena is a good friend. She's a fellow yogi. She's a fellow yoga instructor, and she's actually also a fellow CrossFitter. So this class today that she's going to do and I'm going to teach is going to be another yoga HIIT class. You'll need a set of dumbbells. I'm trying to get Seena to use the 8s, but I think she's grabbing the 5s.
We'll see.
Something between 5 and 15 is probably a good amount of weight to use. So let's get started. Let's get started in downward dog. So go ahead and get to downward dog. And in this first downward dog, you can take a couple of rounds of breath to just pedal out the feet or anything you need to start to warm up and settle in. So as always in these classes, we'll start out without weights. We'll warm up with some dynamic movement. We'll do a salutation or two, and we'll do the flow today first without the weights. Good, Seena. When you're ready, go ahead and come forward to plank. Good, nice steady breath in plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale to plank. Good, and exhale, downward dog. Let's add on here. So this time I want you to inhale to plank, Seena. And I want you to step your right foot outside your right hand. And tap your left knee to the mat. Good. Now lift the knee and go ahead and step back to plank. And switch. Left foot outside your left hand. Good. Right knee taps. Good. Lift the knee, step back to plank. And then one more time, right knee. Tap the left knee down and go ahead and stay in this lunge. And then on your next inhale, take a twist. So reach that right arm up to the sky. Nice. As you exhale, you can bring that right hand down and bring the left foot up. So come into a squat here at the top of your mat. Good. And a breath or two here. You can just kind of move around a little bit. Just work your way into a comfortable squat. And then on your exhale, lift your hips and come into a ragdoll pose. Good. Relax the head and neck. Soften your knees and your hips. Nice. And then go ahead and bend your knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Press through the feet and come up to standing. Good. As you inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms and then drag them down to your side. Good. Some more arm circles just like that. Circle up, inhale, cactus down. And then next time those arms come up, Seena, I want you to clasp your hands and take it into a side bend on your exhale. Good. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, side bend. Nice. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, fold. Half lift as you inhale, slide your chest forward. And then step to plank as you exhale. Good. Inhale in your plank. And then exhale, lower down to the floor. Knees, thighs, hips, belly. Good. Inhale, cobra pose, lift the chest. And then down dog as you exhale. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, come forward to plank. Good. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Right knee down. Good. Lift the knee and step back to plank. Right foot outside the right hand now. Left knee down. Good. Lift the knee, step back to plank. And then last time, left foot comes outside the hand. Drop the right knee and stay in your lunge. And as you inhale, take a twist. So reach the right arm up to the sky. Good. As you exhale, bring the hand down and step into your squat. Good. Inhale in your squat. And then exhale, fold, lift the hips. Half lift as you inhale, slide your chest forward. Good. Refold as you exhale. And then strong legs bring you all the way back up. And then this time, let's do some forward circles. So Seena, bring your arms down in front of you and then sweep them up. So like you're doing, yeah, down, forward, back and around, all the way around. Yeah, good. Like you're doing a breaststroke. And then same thing, next time those arms come up, clasp the hands at the top and take a side bend on your exhale. Good. Inhale, return to center and exhale to the other side. Inhale, come to center, and exhale, fold. Half lift as you inhale, and then exhale, step to plank. Inhale in your plank. As you exhale, lower to the mat, come into Cobra Pose again. Inhale, Cobra, lift the chest, and then down dog as you exhale. Really nice, Seena. Good. On your next inhale, look to the top of your mat. And as you exhale, come to your forward fold, however you want to get there. Good. Inhale, half lift. And then refold as you exhale. Good. Drive through your legs to come all the way back up on your inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your palms together and the thumbs to your heart space. Nice. Let's do 2 sun A's just to start to get into that rhythmic breath. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold. Half lift as you inhale. And as you exhale, step to plank this first round. Inhale in your plank. As you exhale, chaturanga, or you can lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, upward dog or cobra pose. And then as you exhale, down dog. Nice, Seena. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step or hop into your fold. Inhale, half lift. Refold as you exhale. Good. Drive through the legs. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, right back down into your fold. Half lift on your inhale. Good. As you exhale, step or hop into chaturanga. As you inhale, upward dog or cobra, and down dog as you exhale. Really nice. So we're going to move on to the sequence that we'll be doing today with the weights, but we'll do them first, just breath with movement, no weights. So on your inhale, slide forward to plank pose. Good. As you exhale, come to a 3-legged dog with the right leg up. Good. Stay as you inhale. And as you exhale, step the foot all the way through. We're going to go to Crescent Lunge. Good. Inhale, stretch out all the way up, Crescent Lunge. Good. And then from Crescent Lunge here, as you exhale, I'm going to move your stuff out of the way, Seena. I want you to bend that left knee. And then you're going to come up to standing, and then you're going to step out into a squat. Good. So that left foot may end up off your mat. Good. And then exactly, she already knew where we were going. Pick up that leg and step it back to your lunge. And then last time, back to your lunge. And then from here, hands to the mat, Seena, and step into your forward fold. Good. From here, bend your knees and come into chair pose, Utkatasana, nice and fierce. Beautiful. Chest is lifting, thigh bones back. You look fabulous, Seena. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then step to plank on your exhale. Inhale in your plank. And then this time I want you to come all the way down to the floor. We're going to take locust pose. Good. Inhale, locust. Lift your chest and reach through your toes. Good. Down dog as you exhale. Let's do that on the other side. Starting with plank. So inhale, come forward to plank. As you exhale, down dog split with the left leg lifting to the sky. Good. Stay as you inhale and step it all the way through for crescent as you exhale. Inhale, come up into crescent. Take a moment, find your balance. So we're going to be doing a lunge and into a squat and a lunge into a squat. So as you exhale, bend the right knee, stand up, and then step out into your squat. Step back up and step into your lunge. One more time, step up and then squat. Step back into your lunge. Nice. And then exhale, hands to the mat and forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Good, and then as you exhale, fold. Half lift as you inhale, send your chest forward. Nice. Step to plank as you exhale. Inhale in your plank, and as you exhale, lower to the mat for locust again. Good, locust, inhale, lift the chest, and downward facing dog as you exhale. Really nice. So we have one more sequence on each side. As you inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the foot through. Come into a high lunge here, but keep your fingers on the mat for a moment. Good, and then I want you to imagine that your upper body is in locust. So you're going to lift the chest and bring your hands to your heart. Come up about 45 degrees. Good, keep the chest lifting up and find warrior three pose. Nice. Inhale in your warrior three. As you exhale, I want you to press through the standing heel. So the right heel is going to press down. You're going to hinge at the hips, come all the way up to standing. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, right back into warrior three. Good. Inhale in your warrior three. From here, I want you to do a little warrior three squat. So that right knee is going to bend the best as far as you can. Get low, nice and steady. Good. Press the legs straight. One, woo, that's okay. This is the first time Seena's done these squats. I just threw these at her. Let's do one more. Bend the knee, get low. And then this time, Seena, just step right back into crescent. Beautiful. Inhale, stretch the fingers to the sky, crescent lunge. As you exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale in your warrior two, and inhale, reverse your warrior. Stretch that right arm up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Lengthen your spine to the front of your mat. Good. Stay as you inhale. As you exhale, frame your foot, lift your back heel, and step to plank. Inhale in your plank. And then exhale, down dog, or chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Or maybe to the floor for locust. You got options. All right. Are you ready for the second side? Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Step the foot through, come into a high lunge. Stay low though, no need to come up yet. Good. And then inhale, come up. Just kidding, I'm just losing my mind. Come up about 45 degrees, lift the chest. Think about having a locust back. And then as you exhale, warrior three pose. Nice. Inhale in your warrior three. As you exhale, drive through that left heel. Come all the way up to standing. So you really want to come into full hip extension at the top. And then right back to warrior three. Good. Inhale. This is where we're going to do those warrior three squats. So left knee bends, get low. And then straighten the leg. Nice. One more time, get low. And then ease that right leg back into your crescent. Good. One more time, get low, Seena. And then ease that right leg back into crescent. Really nice. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Say hello to everyone in YouTube land.
Hello, everyone in YouTube land.
Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, extended side angle. Inhale. And then as you exhale, frame your foot and step to plank. Inhale in your plank. And then from here, you got options. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Child's pose, water break if you need it. So that's our flow today. From here, we're going to take it into, before we add the weights, we're going to take it into a couple of 1-minute AMRAPs. So you can go ahead and grab, you'll need one dumbbell for this. So an AMRAP of as many reps as possible. We'll do 3 different movements, 1 minute for each movement, and you'll have 30 seconds in between. So the first movement is going to be a Gladiator Getup, so you'll need the dumbbell for that, and Seena's going to show you how to do it first. So take the weight into your left hand with your left knee bent and your right leg extended. Good. So the left arm is going to come up toward the ceiling, and you're going to want to keep your gaze up that arm through the whole motion. Your right arm is going to come to about a 45-degree angle. So the first thing you're going to do is a little crunch, and you're going to come up onto that right elbow. Good. Then you're going to step your palm back behind the hip, and you're going to press the hips up. So press through the left foot and the right hand. And then from here, you're going to take it into a side plank on the right. Nice. To come out of it, that left foot's going to step behind you. You're going to lower your hips back down and then lower all the way back down onto your back. That was 1 rep. So you want to show it one more time, Seena? Good. So you're going to come up onto the elbow, move the hand, come up onto the hand, and then step into your side plank. And then come all the way down. We'll stay on one side. So weight into your left hand. Go ahead and lay down. You can bring the weight down. I haven't started timing yet. You're going to bend the left knee. Right leg is straight. Right arm is going to come out at about 45 degrees. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So 1 minute. You're going to try to do as many as you can. It's kind of a hard movement to go super fast, so there's no rush. Good, steady movement for an entire 60 seconds. Seena's doing great, really keeping her gaze on the weight and nice and steady. You have 30 seconds to go. So as many reps as you can in a minute, and if that means that you have to rest for a little bit and come back to it, that's fine. You have 15 more seconds. Really good, Seena. Stay with it. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You have 30 seconds to rest. So the next minute, you're going to give me as many burpees as you can. So for your burpee, you're going to come all the way down to the floor. Chest and thighs will touch. And you're going to come all the way up to standing. You can walk into it and lower yourself down, or you can drop down and jump back up. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. So Seena is hopping out and hopping up, and that's a great way to do it. If you wanted to walk it out, lower down, and step it up, also fine. The goal is to get all the way down to the mat and all the way up to full hip extension. Doing great, Seena. 30 seconds. Good. Last 15 seconds. You can do this. All you out there in YouTube land, you can do this. Stay with it. 8. Good. 3, 2, 1. You have 30 seconds to rest. So this last one is the same thing, that Gladiator Getup. It's just the other side. So the weight will be in your right hand. Maybe turn around, Seena, so they can still see you. Weight will be in your right hand, which means your right knee will be bent and your left arm will be out at about an angle. Good. You're working too hard, Seena. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on up. Really good. So Seena's doing a really good job. One thing I see often in students is the arm with the weight gets a little noodly. Really want to lock it out and keep your gaze up your arm to help it from dropping down. Nice, Seena. You just have 20 more seconds. This is Seena's second workout today, possibly third. She's a Wonder Woman. Good. Last 3 seconds. Nice. Good. Take a break. Grab a sip of water. You're going to want your dumbbells at the top of the mat where you can reach them. This first little bit, you won't need the weights, but we'll be picking them up soon. How you feeling? Woo! All right. Downward dog when you're ready, Seena. Good. So slide into plank pose. And then from plank, I want you to give me 8 to 12 push-ups. So you at home, on your knees or on your toes. Good strong push-ups. Go for 8, but if you do 5, that's great. If 8 is easy, try 10. If 10 is easy, go to 12. Good. Right leg up. Step the foot through for crescent and inhale, come up to crescent. Okay, so you don't need weights here. 8 to 12 times, I want you to, and you can have your arms by your side, just relax. Left knee's gonna bend, you're gonna take a lunge and then step into your squat. Good, and then step back into your lunge and squat. So back and forth, 1 lunge, 1 squat is 1 rep. What are you going to go for, Seena?
10.
10, perfect.
Already, is this 5?
I don't know that I'm 5, good. No one's counting at home either. They're too busy doing their own reps to worry about your reps. At least that's what I hope when I am doing it. Look good, Seena. Stay with it. And you're going to end in a lunge. So on that last squat, step back into your lunge. Good. And then go ahead and frame your foot and step into your forward fold. From your forward fold, pick up your weights. Bend the knees, come into chair, and you can just bring the weights, at your chest to start. So hips back. I really want that chest lifting up. So nice long spine. And then you're going to give me a reverse fly. So go ahead and bring your arms out in front, Seena. Bring your arms out in front of you, soften the elbows, and then open it up. 8 to 12.
10 is the magic number.
10 is the magic number. There's no magic number. You could do, no one knows, y'all. If you only want to do 5, that's fine. Good. From here, bend your knees, plant the weights, step to plank. And then lower all the way down to your mat. And then arms, I'll move your weights out of your way, Seena. Arms out in front of you. You're going to do some swimmers. So you're going to come into locust pose and you're going to flutter with your arms out in front of you. You're going to flutter your arms and you're going to flutter your feet. Nice, perfect, exactly. Just keep swimming, just like Dory says. Good, stay with it. Give me about another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Really good, Seena. All right. Slide the plank when you're ready. 8 to 12 push-ups. Seena's got nice, strong push-ups, but if you're not feeling it like Seena is, take it to the knees. Elbows are staying close, which is good. Her core is staying really strong. Nice, Seena. Lift the left leg when you're ready and step into your lunge. Good, go ahead and come up. So same thing, you're gonna lunge, squat. You can relax the arms, whatever is easiest for your arms. Right knee bends, step into your squat. Seena's right foot is stepping off her mat, so there's no rule that says you have to keep your feet on your mat. Just make sure stuff is out of your way. Eight to 12, whatever you did on the other side. And when you finish, you're gonna end in that lunge. So it'll be a squat and you'll just step back to the lunge one more time. It's just fun watching you work out, Seena. Good. Once you're done, frame your foot, step to the top of your mat. And then pick up your weights and bend the knees and come into chair. Good. So this time I want the weights out in front of you with your knuckles facing forward. And you're just going to do a high pull. So the elbows are going to come high, wrists will stay neutral. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Eight to 12, enough that you feel it, but not so much that things start feeling sloppy. Good. Bend your knees, release the weights, and then come into your plank pose. Good. Lower all the way down to your mat. And then arms are going to come out in front of you. I'll move the weights out of your way again. Whoops. And this time I call these sea turtles. So you're going to be, instead of fluttering up and down, legs are going out and in with the arms. So come into your locust. Yes. Good. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, Seena. Down dog or child's pose. We're about to move to the second thing. Okay. Good. Right leg up. Inhale. Step the foot through as you exhale. And then go ahead and pick up the weights. So weights are going to come in either arm. They're just going to be underneath your shoulders and lift the chest. And you're going to take it into your warrior 3. Yeah. Good. And then drive through that right heel and come all the way up. So a single leg Romanian deadlift and 8 to 12 of these. Seena's doing great. She has a nice flat back. All of the movement here, as you can see, it's coming from her right hip. So she's driving through that right heel to bring her right hip to extension. Left leg's just kind of moving with the other hip. Right hip is the driver. Good. So Seena, when you come to that last one, I want you to come to warrior 3. You about there?
Yep.
Good. Give me a little warrior 3 squat. Bend that right knee. Good. Stand it up. We'll just do one more. Bend the right knee. Get really low. And then this time step back to crescent. Nice. And crescent, and just open up your legs to warrior 2. Nice. So you can't see what Seena's doing, but I'm going to have her do some upright rows for 10, 8 to 12 actually, and she's just going to be pulling the weights up the front of her body. Good. From here, reverse warrior, and you're going to take that right arm up and turn that into a tricep extension. So right elbow is going to bend, and then you'll straighten the arm. And about 8 to 12. Good. And then from here, you can go ahead and rest that right arm on your right thigh for just a moment. Come into an extended side angle. And that left arm, you can leave it at your hip or keep it nice and strong up to the ceiling. And the right arm, I want you to give me a bicep curl for about 8 to 12. So fully extend that right arm and then bring the weight up to your shoulder. And then when you finished both weights, bring them to your chest, pivot, and then plant the weights down and step into a plank. We're going to take this into Renegade Rows. And so, like me, Seena likes to widen her feet. You can also drop to the knees, but alternate your rows. So right elbow is going to pull back, come down, then left elbow pull back and come down. Maybe about 4 to 6 on each side. And then downward dog when you finish, or child's pose, or chaturanga up dog, down dog. Good. Side 2. Left leg lifts, inhale. And step the foot through. Good, grab the weights. Just on either side of that left thigh, and then lift the chest and take it into warrior 3 when you're ready. Good, so nice long spine. Again, the movement is coming from the hips, so you're going to take it into those RDLs, driving through that left heel and come up to full hip extension. So about 8 to 12. And falling in these is totally normal. So if you fall a little bit, no big deal. Just come right back to it. And then when you get to that last rep, I want you to come back to warrior 3. One little warrior 3 squat, bend the knee, straighten the leg. Good, now bend the knee, get low, and ease it back into crescent. Good, arms can stay where they are, but open the legs up to warrior 2. Good. And then same thing, let's go ahead and change it up a little bit. Let's take it to a lateral raise. So palms are gonna face each other, and you're gonna just open the arms out to the side. So Seena's not using too heavy weight, but if you are using heavy weight and this is a little too much, bend the elbows and you can just bring the elbows up to your side. Good. And then when you finish here, we'll take it into a reverse warrior and we'll add that tricep extension. So bend and extend the arm. Good, and then from here, extended side angle. You can keep the weight at your hip, or you can do like Seena, send it up to the ceiling, and the left arm, take it into a bicep curl. So she's doing great, fully extending her arm, and then bringing the weight up to her shoulder. When you finish that, bring the weights to your chest, and you'll pivot, plant the weights, and step into plank. Feet probably as wide as the mat or come down to your knees because we're taking it into Renegade Rows. So elbows pull back. The upper arms are staying close to your rib cage. So you should feel the inside of your arm kind of brush up against your t-shirt or your tank top. 8 to 12. You're welcome to do more. You're welcome to do less. And when you finish, take a quick little break. Good job, Seena. So we're going to go into another set of AMRAPs. So again, 3 movements. Each movement will be as many reps as possible in 1 minute. The first thing we're going to do is an up-down plank. Do you want a demo or should I demo? You're going to come into a high plank on your palms and then lower down to a forearm plank. Good. So down to elbows, down to forearm, up to high plank. Fast or slow, alternating which arm you lead with. Good. That's enough. And you can do that on your knees as well. The second movement is going to be a reverse burpee or a get up. You're going to come into a squat at the top of your mat. Got to move the stuff out of the way. Definitely. I should have been doing that for you. That's my job. Good. So you're going to squat, lower yourself all the way down, and then come all the way back up. Very nice. Perfect. And then the last one will be mountain climbers, which I think y'all know how to do, but we can demo them. So 1 minute starting out, up, down plank, knees or toes. We'll start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. As many times as you can. High plank, forearm plank. Alternating your lead arm. Seena's on her toes, but you can take this to your knees, especially if you start getting tired. You can also rest a little bit if you get tired and then just come back to it. Depending on you, there are different strategies. So you can just go nice and steady for the full minute. You can go really hard, rest really hard. You have about 20 seconds left. And you will get 30 seconds to recover before we move to those get-ups or those reverse burpees. You got this, Seena. Almost there. 8 seconds. 2, 1. Good. 30 seconds to rest. Any way you want to rest. Grab water, towel off, child's pose, sit, walk around. So the reverse burpee, again, you'll start at the top of your mat, lower yourself all the way onto your back, and then kick yourself all the way up. Ideally, if you can, without using your hands. Many times as you can. 5, 3, 2, go. Nice, Seena. You make it look so easy. It's not that easy. If you're struggling at home, I am with you. This is a really hard movement for me. Good. Less than 30 seconds to go. Twenty seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds to rest. So the last movement is mountain climbers. You're going to come into your plank and you're going to alternate knees to your chest. These can be done fast. These can be done slow. I find that when I do them fast, I get my heart rate up And when I do them slow, I get a serious belly burn.
My heart rate is up.
Good, good. All right, mountain climbers coming at you in 3, 2, 1. Good. Knees to chest. So Seena looks great. Something that happens when we get tired is we start to drop our heads. So if you're doing this and you notice that you're looking at your toes, or maybe your eyes are closed, open them up, see where you're looking. Keep your gaze forward of your hands. Good. And keep those shoulders over your wrists. See if you can walk it back a little bit, Seena, and keep your hips in line with your shoulders. You're almost there. 15 seconds. It's okay to rest. So if you need to rest, rest. But you're almost to your rest. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. A minute is a crazy long time to be doing mountain climbers. Nice work. All right. Let's do one more set with the weights. You got one more set in you? We'll shorten up some of the reps.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. Good. Downward facing dog. All right. Come forward into your plank. And then go ahead and just give me 3 to 6 push-ups here.
Can you move my legs?
Yes, I can. You don't want to bonk your noggin on your weights. Good. Down dog when you finish, and then right leg in the air. And step it through for crescent. So we're just doing another round of those lunges with a squat. So go ahead and come up, Seena. You don't need the weights. And let's just do 5 to 8 of these. So bend the left knee, step into your squat, and then step back into your lunge. And when you finish, step back into your lunge. And then this time, let's just go step right to plank. Good. And then from plank, I want you to lower all the way down to your mat. Arms out in front of you, and we're going to do those swimmers again. So you're going to come into locust pose with your arms in front of you, and then you're going to flutter your arms and your feet. Nice. Good. Stay with it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Downward dog, or if you need child's pose, that would be fine. All right, left leg lifts when you're ready. Step it through for crescent. And then come on up. Same thing, however many you did on the other side. You're going to lunge and then step into your squat. And then step back into your lunge. And then after, when you get to that last rep, go ahead and step back into your lunge. How many are you doing, Seena?
8.
Woo! Good. Frame your foot and step into plank. And then lower all the way down. So sea turtles this time. So arms out in front of you. Instead of fluttering up and down, arms or legs are going to swim out. Yeah. Good. Give me 2 more, Seena. Down dog or child's pose. Nice. I'll bring the weights back because you're going to need them this round. So right leg up, inhale. And then step it through into your lunge. You're going to grab your weights, lift your chest, and come into warrior 3. Good. And then this time in your warrior 3, just give me 3 to 5 of those warrior 3 squats. Oh, she thought we were doing Romanian deadlifts. So bend that right knee, stand it up. Good. Bend the knee, stand it up. Bend it. Good. That was 3.
Yeah.
You want to do one more?
No.
Okay, well bend the knee. And then step nice and easy back into your crescent. Good. All right, and then go ahead and open it up for warrior 2. And then this time in your warrior 2, you can't see Seena. You're going to bring those weights just right out in front of you. And you're going to send the weights forward and then pull them back in. So an underhand row. Good. And when you finish, we'll take it into a reverse warrior and we'll do another set of those tricep extensions. So bend and extend. When you finish, go ahead and take it to extended side angle. For bicep curls, again, that left arm, it can stay at your hip or you can take it to the ceiling. And the right arm is going to fully straighten and then you'll bring the weight up to your shoulder. When you finish your reps, to come out of it, bring both weights to your chest and pivot and then plant the weights and come into plank. And let's go ahead and do another round of Renegade Rows. Widen the feet or lower the knees. And pull those elbows one at a time. Right up to the ceiling. Good. And you can do 100 of these, Seena, if you want. Good. Take a break when you're ready. We got one last round with the weights.
Gotta wipe my sweat.
Wipe your sweat. Good. Left leg lifts when you're ready. Step it through. Pick up your weights and come into warrior 3. Nice. So just the warrior 3 squat. Left knee's going to bend, and then you're going to straighten it. Good. Bend it. And straighten. Last one. Good. Now you're going to bend it and take it to crescent. Nice. And then open up to warrior 2. And then weights will be palms up, weights by your side. You're going to press them forward and pull them back. Ooh, when you finished here, you're going to take it into that reverse warrior. So the left arm is going to come up and then tricep extension, bend and extend. However many you did on the other side. When you finish this set, you'll take it into your extended side angle. Again, that right arm can stay at your hip or you can take it overhead. Left arm is going to be a bicep curl. So fully extend and then bend, bring the weight to your shoulder. When you come out of this, both weights will come to your chest. Good, go ahead and pivot, plant the weights, and then this is your last round of Renegade Rows. So feet wider than the hips or down onto your knees. Good. And then when you finish, when you've done an even amount on each side, down dog or child's pose. Good. Start to pay attention to your breath. Start to pay attention to your body, whether you're in downward dog or in child's pose. We'll finish up with just a really short cool down flow. Really trying to bring the heart rate down and get back to that same rhythmic breath that we started this class with. When you're ready, Seena, downward dog. Good. So y'all at home, come to downward dog and maybe take a falling out breath. So inhale through your nose, let it fall out the mouth. Nice, Seena. One more like that. Good, and then start to take the breath in through the nose and make your exhale just a little bit longer than your inhale. Okay, one more time. Inhale, maybe for 3 to 4. And try to make the exhale just a little bit longer. Now let's try to flow breath with movement. So right leg lifts as you inhale. Good, let's step through for crescent. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Nice. Good, cactus those arms as you exhale, open up the chest. Inhale, reach back up. And then as you exhale, open up, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretch it back. As you exhale, frame your foot, come to a lunge, and let's take a little twist. So plant your left palm, reach your right arm up. Nice. And then from here, as you exhale, frame your foot, step to down dog or step to plank and chaturanga, up dog, down dog, just depending on how much energy you have left at this point. You did a lot of push-ups already, so don't worry about skipping chaturanga if you need to. Good, left leg lifts, inhale. Step it through as you exhale for, crescent lunge. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Good, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, reach back up. Nice, and then warrior 2 on your exhale. Good, as you inhale, stretch back, reverse warrior. And then as you exhale, frame your foot and step to a lunge. Good, right palm plants, left arm reaches up, take a twist. And then exhale, down dog or chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Seena's going for it. And it's not even just because you guys are watching. That's just how she is. Good. Right leg lifts, Seena. And then as you exhale, take that leg to pigeon. Go ahead and lower down. Just a few cycles of breath in pigeon. Staying static in the pose, but if you can, try to maintain that same rhythmic breath. Deep inhales, deep exhales, through the nose, nice and smooth, nice and even. Good, Seena, as you're ready, you can walk it up to the palms. Let's take a seated twist. So you can roll onto your right hip and swing your left leg around. Woo. As you inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then as you exhale, you'll twist to me, so toward your left leg. That left arm can support you. Good. And come back to center. If you want to take a counter twist, you're welcome to. And then downward dog when you're ready. Nice. Good, left leg lifts on your inhale. And as you exhale, take the leg to pigeon. And just work your way down into your pigeon. Get a nice steady breath. Staying static in the pose, but breathing as if you were still doing Sun A. Good, Seena. Come up when you're ready. And we'll take it into that twist. So rolling onto your left hip and swinging your right leg around. Good. Before you twist, sit up nice and tall. Inhale. And as you exhale, you'll turn toward the camera. And that right arm can give you a little support on the mat. Good, and you can take a counter twist. Turn toward me. I'll get out of your way. And then when you're ready, you can just come to your back. And if there's any last pose that your body is craving, this is a great time to take it. Happy baby is a nice pose to finish off with. And when you feel like your practice has been complete, go ahead and give yourself a little hug. So bring your knees together, wrap your arms around your shins. And then go ahead and release into Shavasana. Extend the legs. Good. And I'm not going to keep you here too long, Seena. Y'all at home are welcome to stay as long as you like in Shavasana. I'm just going to take a few, maybe 20 seconds here of some quiet. Just some stillness and let the mind settle. Those of you at home, if you'd like to stay longer in Shavasana, please do so. Seena, as you're ready to come back, just come back slow. Just any movement you need, maybe just wiggling fingers and toes. Start to take some deeper breaths. And on that next inhale, big stretch overhead. As you exhale, bend your knees and roll onto your right side. Good. Take a moment here just to appreciate all the work you put into this class and the fact that you got to your mat today. And then as you're ready, go ahead and press up to a seat. I'm going to come to your mat because this is hard on my knees. So Seena and all of you at home, thank you so much for joining me. Bringing my thumbs to third eye center, I bow forward. The light in me honors and sees the light in each of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks so much, Seena. You did so great.
Thanks, Marci. Love this woman.
I love this woman.